Hey guys, what's going on? It's Would You Rather Friday. How are y'all doing? How are you doing, Mr. I Try Hard?
I'm doing great, Kelly. Thanks for having me. Good to be here once again on this beautiful mother freaking Friday, best day of the week. Can't wait for these Would You Rather questions. So excited.
Yeah. Dude, would you rather? Good time, all the time.
That's a new motto. Would you rather? Good time, all the time.
Well, not all the time. Sometimes there's those gross would you rathers where it's not a good time.
I mean, I feel like if it's still a good time for our audience because they get to laugh at our answers and think we're ridiculous. So.
Yeah, and then they get to consider it for themselves too, so.
There you go.
You know, life-changing questions. Would you rather have everything you say sexual or never be able to say anything sexual again?
Why do I feel like I already fit in the first
one.
part? Yeah, I feel like I don't know if it's just me, but I see sexual innuendos all the time. Like, people will say something and they're like, hey, try hard, come here. And I'm like, what, you want me to come here? And it's just like, I see sexual innuendo there, and it's just like, it's stupid, it's immature, it's childish, and I should probably not think that way. But I feel like if I'm raised that way, and not raised, but if that's just the way I am. I'm programmed that way. So I guess, like, if I'm already number one, and I'm pretty happy with my life right now. So.
But you're not. Like, this is everything. Like, when you're talking to your parents.
Oh.
Like, you gotta consider that, too. When you're at work, this is how it is.
I guess I have to move away from family. And move away from friends I don't feel sexually involved with. And, yeah.
You could be a phone sex operator. I don't know how big the market is for male phone sex operators.
Oh, I think it's pretty big. I just see there was a sexual innuendo there, but I feel like if I would miss sex a lot. Like, if I were to choose not to talk about sex ever, not be able to, like, I would just.
Oh, could you imagine someone saying like, "Oh, it's so hard," and you want to say that's what she said so bad, but you can't.
Exactly, and not being able to get into like any, I couldn't, I'm gonna have to live with the fact that I will be talking about or sex topics and stuff like that with my parents, because I can't live without it. I guess my name is Mr. Tryhard and I'm a sex addict.
Wouldn't you, like, your parents would think you're like, I feel like they'd be like send you to a psychiatrist or like try to get you to go to one. They'd be like, this guy's weird. He's like really perverted and creepy. Like, who the hell did we raise?
I'm gonna be on like a Jerry Springer show. Like, our son is a sexual addict. Please help us. That's the title of the Jerry Springer show.
Mom, nice boobs. It's just like
God.
that's the first thing you say.
That is
gosh.
creepy and sad and disgusting. But I'm gonna have to go with it because I can't live without it. Yeah, there we go.
I have to go the other way.
Really? You're gonna give that up for all of time? Like, really?
I feel like it would be a double standard. I feel like you could somehow get away with it, but as a woman, I feel like people would judge me so much more.
You know what?
If that's all I talk about.
I had a lot of friends like back in high school that were like chicks who would constantly talk about sex all the time.
Oh, my best friend, like, growing up was like constant.
Exactly, and those, like, granted, those girls are probably pregnant and look way older than they are right now, but they had a lot of friends back then. They were the cool kids on the block because they were like, I'm down with sex all the time, and that's how we talk here, by the way. That was a lot of fun, at least for me. Like, I got to talk about a lot of sex with them, and they were, yeah. I feel like if I'd still be down with that would be cool, and at least for a part of my life, because I feel like people would get tired eventually of that. Like, if it was just about sex, like, if I couldn't speak about anything else, like, that would get long, like, that would be boring after a while. But at least for a little while, I'd have some fun, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I just feel like it would just, like, really negatively impact my life. Like, I wouldn't be able to get a job. Or I could get a job. That's a lie. There's definitely a lot of work for women who can talk like that.
Yep. You're gonna be a great phone sex operator.
Why?
Because it's gonna be like there is no way you can not talk about sex. You'll pick up the phone and be like, "Hi, my name is." Oh, I wasn't. No, we were. You thought
no, I thought you were like, you have a large imagination as a YouTuber. I just want to know why. I didn't think it was like that. Jeez.
Oh God! Before they jump on us, I was gonna say, like, even like your pickup line as you would answer, you'd be like, "Hi, my name is Kelly. How is your penis today?" Because you like there was no way you could end a sentence without talking about something about sex. So you'd be really like it'd be natural for you. It'd be no work at all.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'm convinced that might actually be the better way to go, but I don't know.
You will have like, could you imagine not ever talking about like the sexual frustration involved with that? Do you imagine how frustrating that would get after, like, for the first few months you'd be happy, but then after like 6, 8, 9, 10 months, a year, you'd want to stab yourself in the face.
Yeah, I think that's why a lot of like, I don't know, people who are like celibate, they like tend to do crazy things, like outrageous like sexual acts because they've been pent up for so long.
Yep. Release the sexual frustration into the world. Be free.
Yeah. All right, I'll choose the first one.
There we go. Good call.
All right. Would you rather be born with an elephant trunk or a giraffe neck?
I'm already born with an elephant trunk, by the way, and that relates to question
Oh
number
my
1.
God.
JJ, I win the internet. Okay, I'm sorry. What was the second part? I wasn't even listening to the second part after the first one.
An elephant trunk or a giraffe neck?
Oh, either way, this works both ways. Give me the. I'm trying to see here.
You could do more stuff with the trunk.
I feel like you could, right? But that would get really awkward. And but the elephant, I mean.
Well, like the giraffe neck isn't awkward.
Yeah,
Hello.
I know, right? Like I'm thinking about fitting into cramped spaces. Like I'd have to build a new house with like super high ceilings.
Yeah, that's like the giraffe neck is totally inconvenient. Elephant trunk, way more easy. It can do more things. Trunks can grab onto things. You can like slurp up water and spray it all over.
Right, because like trunks have like this like finger type thing at the end, right? Where you can like grab stuff. Like they grab peanuts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I could eat like, that'd be awkward. Like that should be really cool if I could eat with a fork held by my trunk.
All right, I don't know if this is like harassment. But if I had an elephant trunk, I'd like to go up to strangers and like just kind of like caress them with my like little thing at the end of my trunk.
You'd
like their face, just kind of rub it on them.
Tickle their face with your
with my little
the finger at the end of your
finger.
What do we
What's
call
it
that?
called? I don't even know what it's called.
Let's call it the pointer finger of the trunk.
Yeah, I would just like go up to strangers and like caress their face with that and just like be really awkward.
How long would this trunk be? Like as long as you, like 4, 5, 6 feet?
Like oh yeah.
How long is that?
Elephants are much bigger than us.
Yeah, like if it'd
I
be like
say 4 feet.
That's long. Like that's like if I'm sitting down, my trunk is touching the floor.
Wait, how big? 4 feet? Maybe 3 feet.
Okay. You know
I
what?
don't know.
This would make my typing skills epic.
But how?
I'd have an extra finger.
Yeah, but I don't think it would be convenient for typing.
What are you talking about? I could like be hitting like I could use it for shift, enter, caps lock, all this other stuff. I could manipulate every like this would revolutionize. I would make like this custom made keyboard that would use my trunk. This would be epic.
You know what I thought of, and it's really not that I want to witness a wet t-shirt contest. But I don't know, for some reason I thought of that. Like I could picture like the announcer guy or like the host of it being a guy with a trunk, and then he like slurps up the water and sprays it all over the women.
Wait, this makes me think this is my nose. If I have to blow my nose because it's full of like snots and things, wouldn't that be like I'd have to have like super Kleenexes, like I have to use like beach towels to blow my nose with, because a lot of stuff would come out of that thing.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a lot more powerful, though, the amount of air you can shoot through that thing.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
So it's going to be easier to, like, blow.
Yeah, screw the giraffe neck. The trunk is much more fun, at least, I think.
Yeah, I don't know who would choose a giraffe neck. Seems like the worst answer ever.
There we go, giraffe neck losers.
Nerds. Fucking nerds. All right, would you rather have to sprint everywhere and always be sweaty, or slowly walk everywhere and never be on time?
I'm never on time anyways, to begin with. I feel like I like being casually late. Like, that just, I don't know, like, I don't like getting there and waiting for people to, like, get to places, like, okay, we got a dinner at 8. I don't like getting to dinner at 8. Because I feel like if nobody gets there on time anyways, at least my friends here, so it's just like, get there at 8:30, everybody's waiting for you, and it's like, okay, Mr. I Try Hard got here, he's in the house now, the party can get going, we can get started. Wait for me, because I'm important.
Yeah, that's what I like too. I like, if I'm going to a party, I like to go a little bit later, like after everyone's already there. I don't like to be the first person there. It just feels weird. It's a little more awkward.
There you go.
I don't know. I don't like that. I like to be a little late, and then you see how the actual party's going. Like, you're at the fun part where everyone's already there.
Oh yeah, like when people organize, like, I don't know, like I used to go to Halloween parties a lot, and it was like, oh, get to the party at like 9. I'd get there at like 9:30 or maybe 10. And, like, everybody's already there. And if it's a boring party, then I can short stay. I'd be like, all right, well, you know what? I'll just have a beer or a drink or whatever, and then I'll be heading on out because this party's kind of boring. Or if I get there and the party's already, rocking, people are going crazy, I'd be like, all right, this is perfect. All the chicks are drunk, and I can pick them up now. This would be great.
Yeah, I don't... I think slowly walking would be a lot better.
Yep, definitely.
Although it would kind of suck if you actually do need to, like, actually be on time. So you'd have to leave early.
You have to run, and you're like, I can't.
I can't. That would be the worst.
Forever late. This is never going to work. You could set your clock back a half hour.
Yeah, you could.
At your house and, like, leave early. There you go. Problem fixed. Solving world problems.
Yeah. Awesome. All right, would you rather be super intelligent but antisocial, or being not so intelligent but socialized with the world?
I think that's the way the world is right now, though, right? Like, I think super intelligent people who are, like, geniuses, who have, like, these crazy IQs, I think they see the flaws in people all the time, and they see what's wrong with the world, but nobody wants to listen to them because nobody listens to the super smart people. They're like, oh, you're super smart, you think you're awesome, fuck you. Well, basically, these people become antisocial because of that, because they're repressed by the world, because nobody really sees their intelligence. So they're like...
Or they just think everyone's so stupid, they're like, I can't talk to these people, I'm just gonna get annoyed.
Yeah, that's why sometimes, like, geniuses in, like, high school and just school in general, they don't get good grades because the class moves, like, the pace of the class is so slow that they're just like, well, this is boring, and then they start dicking around and doing stupid things and committing felonies. But yeah, like, that's the way geniuses usually tend to act, unless they're taken into, like, special classes where it moves at, like, the pace that their brain works at. They need to be taken the special stuff. So I think that's the way the world is right now, and I would like that. I would like to look down on the world and be like, you are all retarded. I like that.
Yeah, I'm thinking I would be much happier being not so intelligent.
You're gonna be one of the derpies? Like,
I want to be a derp.
Herpy derp, life is good. Yay, we're all derpy.
I think the smarter you are, the more likely you are to be kind of, like, depressed about the world.
Maybe you're right. You just want to live life with, like, the Elmo voice. Be like, hello, I'm happy.
Like, when I went to college, like, I feel like I learned so many things that were, like, wrong with the world, and it just depressed me.
Yeah.
And, like, now I have all those things, like, in my head, and I remember them, and I, like, think about them, and I think about all the possible outcomes, or I, like, go read the news, and I'm like, oh, man, it's like, ugh.
Have you ever had...
be a derp and just have fun.
Have you ever had a college or university teacher who was one of those super intelligent people, and, like, they showed you all the flaws in the world and all the problems going on, and then you just feel so depressed about everything because you just realized everything, and then they had this, like, terrible outlook on society, and they're just like, this world sucks because I'm smarter than it, and it's just, they just show you everything that's wrong with the way you live, the way the entire world lived, the way your country lives, and all that stuff. Have you ever had
I did have a professor like that. I liked her a lot, like, I got along with her, but yeah, she was just super smart, and she would just tell us about all these social problems and, like, world problems and crime problems, and it would be so depressing. And then eventually someone someone went, like, found her house and put graffiti on her fence.
What?
And what they wrote in the graffiti was nerd. I thought it was so funny.
That's kind of a compliment, though, right? Like, it's just like, yep, she's a nerd. She's awesome. She's super intelligent. She was damn derps putting fucking graffiti on my fence again.
But yeah, I feel like the smarter you are, you're gonna seek more knowledge, and knowledge isn't always happy.
You're right. Sometimes it's better to be clueless in life.
Yeah, I think so too.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. You can be a derp.
It would just be hard to be the super genius, I think. I just don't see you being happy.
Maybe you're right. Or maybe you could actually fix the entire world and people would praise you for it. Be like, I fixed the problem of global warming.
Yeah, but you would still hate everyone.
Yeah, I fixed global warming, you fuckers. You can lock yourself back up in your room.
And they try to hang out with you and they try to talk to you and you're just like, gosh, I can't even. These people just don't even know. They don't even know.
Maybe you would find another super intelligent being and you'd be like, we can be best friends because we can look down
No,
together.
you couldn't, because if you put two intelligent people together, they're gonna argue.
This is true though. Yeah, you're right. You're forever alone looking down on derps.
Yes.
And hating other forever alone people.
Yes.
Your world sucks. Your life sucks. But
God,
it's just super
it
intelligent.
sucks.
Yeah.
Just be stupid. Save yourselves. Be stupid.
We should all be stupid.
Anyway, actually, I like being smart. So.
To some extent, yeah.
Yeah, to some extent. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. In the comments below, answer the questions for yourself. Like, if you enjoyed, go check out Mr. I Tryhard's channel. And have a fabulous day.
Let us all be derps.
Yeah.